Today, a lady came up to the door of where I was at, and as I started talking to her, she started crying, and she said, "I just want a job. No one will hire me because I don't have a fixed address. I just want a place to live." Have you ever looked at a homeless person and thought, why don't you just get a job? I know that I used to think that way, but that was before I got to know them. In this video, you will hear from some of the street-entrenched people I know about why don't homeless people get jobs. And at the end of this video, I will read a comment that was made on one of my last videos from someone who has overcome homelessness.
So questions about why don't homeless people have jobs? Okay, well, one thing about being homeless is that you have nowhere safe to sleep. You have nowhere to shower. You're washing your clothes so you can go to work. Good luck.
I could go on for years about society's views and how they view homeless people and how that hinders us from getting jobs. And it's a big contributing factor. Sure it is. Because perception is everything.
Not to mention that as soon as somebody finds out that you're homeless, you're not even going to be considered for the job because of a lot of the people have their opinions about homeless people being lazy, right? But that's not even the true fact.
Now, when society looks at homeless people, such as myself, well, for the past 8 years I was homeless. Now I moved back in with my mom, but nonetheless, I am the person of the street. When somebody looks at me, rolling around on my bike, doing whatever, they're 9 times out of 10, they automatically judge me and say, "Oh, she's causing trouble, she's doing this, she's doing that," when it's not true. I would like to think that I'm a good-natured person, that I'm not out to hurt anybody or steal from anybody or cause any harm, or just to make a quick buck or to get my next fix. No. At the very root of it, I actually have a good heart and want to, better myself and better my life to get out of this rut.
You guys think that homeless people aren't working, but do you think that the guy walking down the street with those 3 big bags of cans and bottles like just magically appeared in his hand? No, he had to work hard for those. So homeless people work all the time. There's actually is a group of homeless people that have full-time jobs. I don't know how they do it with no place to sleep regularly.
I don't mind staying in the park because that's what I do. I don't like it. I'm trying to get in there, but what a run around that is. Oh, we do have a job, but it's through the temp agency. I'm there at 5:30 every day, and sometimes they don't send me out.
Some people are able to maintain jobs and some people aren't, right? Because sometimes when it's cold out, you're just trying to make sure that you're ready for the night. So you're constantly working because it's a 24-hour job to be homeless. Because not only are you trying to find cans so you can make money,
Well, you
or
see me do that.
yeah, I do it too every day.
When they don't send me out to work, I'll go
find
for my
cans.
walk.
Yeah. I'm proud of everything I do. I don't care if I'm homeless or not because nobody has a right to judge me. They don't know my life. They don't know my story, right? So
people look at you though.
Yeah, they do, and but it makes it hard to do anything because the judgment and stigma, and just everybody has an idea of what it's like to be homeless, but they don't actually know the actual facts.
Because of the stereotype, stigma, whatever you want to call it. The fixated perception that they have on people of the street. That I have to work that much harder than the average Joe would. Like coming from a scholar family or coming from a Richie wealth family. Yeah, that much harder to get a job, that much harder to find a place to live, because nobody wants to rent to a street rat, and it's not fair, because why do I have to work that much harder than somebody that's from wealth, when really the only difference between me and her, me and him, is the fact that they have more money than I do. We're no different than anybody else, we're no better, we're no worse. We're all on an even keel. Everybody eats at the same table. Everybody deserves a piece of the pie in my mind. But then again, what do I know? Maybe I'm the crazy one.
Did you hear what they said? A lot of the homeless population feel that the reason why they can't get jobs is because of stigma and prejudice and judgment. Let's now hear from someone who has overcome homelessness. Single Mother Trucker 376, I'm not sure what her name is. She commented on my last video and she said 3 really good points about mindsets that helped her overcome homelessness. And this is what she said. We all make mistakes and we will get through yours together. You are not alone. Never do things you feel you have to lie about later. And if you do it, have enough honor to accept the consequences. We all have major heartbreak, but we need to realize it's only a feeling. A feeling can't kill you. And eventually that feeling goes away and is replaced with beautiful brightness that comes from unexpected places. When we start looking for our light, the darkness gets easier to see in. Homelessness is a complex issue. Do you think homelessness is a choice? Check out this video to see more.